What is up, everybody?
Hi.
This is our first video one, and we did it after practice.
Yes.
What a great idea. Do it after practice when we're wearing our sweats. And it's all dark outside, you can see. But we did it. We're on YouTube right now. Next time we're going to do it, we'll be dressed a little better. We won't have just come from practice. But you know what? If you are a ball player, that's what you do, right? All day, every day, right?
Right.
I need a shave, too. As you guys know, if you're listening to this on the podcast, on iTunes or on Stitcher or on wherever you're listening to it, thank you guys for listening to it. If you are looking to find the video, it's on YouTube. Our station name is Hoopchalk Basketball Podcast.
You can see our faces for the first time.
See our faces for the first time. We actually need to work on our whole background, get up and everything.
Yeah, you said it looked like a cave. I don't know if it does.
It kind of does. It kind of looks like a cave. I mean, it's because it's dark outside. Then we've got the lights going on, and anyways, we're here. So, as you guys know, last week not last week, but was it last week? You were at John Lucas?
Yes. Wait. 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, we were at John Lucas, and we did an interview with John Lucas, and we're actually going to talk to you guys about, talk you guys through the interview as we did it. It was kind of very cool. Coach Lucas, if you are listening to this, enjoy your froyo. No. If you're listening to this, thank you so much, sir, for doing this interview. And now we're going to share this information with you guys. You ready? Here we go. I just want to thank you so much, sir, for doing this interview with us. This is absolutely amazing. Coach Lucas, can you introduce yourself and tell our audience a little bit about who you are and what you do?
Well, my name is John Lucas. I'm very involved in youth basketball. Mm-hmm. I'm the player development coach, the director for the Houston Rockets.
Yes.
And I'm also the head of the McDonald's selection committee for men's and girls basketball.
That's awesome.
And I do the NBA Top 100 camp.
That's beautiful. Okay.
Are we really going to start
Yes, because we have some. We're going to keep going, but
it's going to be a marathon.
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
He's on the McDonald's All-American board. McDonald's All-American, right?
Right.
And he's the assistant coach for the Houston Rockets.
Yep.
And he is on the top 100 committee.
No, player development.
Player development for Houston Rockets. And he's on the top 100 committee.
Mm-hmm.
Guys.
There's a top 100 scout there.
Go to John Lucas Camp if you're serious about this. If you can get there. I don't care how you get there. Just get there if you can.
I wondered if the video would stop people singing.
All right, let's go on to the next one.
Too well.
And you came into this camp with our kids, and now you're going to the Rockets tomorrow.
Yeah.
Which is pretty.
Training
that's
camp
amazing.
Starts tomorrow. And, really, this is my last camp for the summer, and we have been wanting to come to LA so we could get a better feel for. We have an international camp in May of the top 167th and 8th graders. And so we want to get a good feel and not depend on people's evaluations out west, have all the kids have an opportunity to come themselves and get a chance to participate.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Well, this has been one of the best, if not the best camp that we've ever been to from a parent's perspective. Wait, from a parent's perspective?
Yeah, that's from my perspective.
Yeah, that's from your
perspective. Oh, anyway.
No, go ahead. Tell me.
At that part, so we have, of course, like every professional interviewer, we have questions written down.
Right.
And so that was supposed to be Dad's question, but I was like, you know what?
I'm going to jump in.
And then I was reading off, and then I was like, from a parent's, wait, no.
But it was a good question, so let's finish. Let's hear how you professionally turn it around.
Let's forget about that.
From my perspective, I think it's good because it keeps it real also, but I also like that, even if you're slacking, when they're yelling at you, they're still trying to get you better. It's not from pure hate. It's just...
It's interesting you say that because one of the things when I work with staff that we bring from out of town is that I think coaching is 4 things. I think coaching is counseling. You have to be able to counsel whoever you work with if you're going to be a very good coach.
Now, that's interesting that you said coaching is counseling. What do you think about that? Do they counsel you out there on the floor?
I need to look up what counseling means.
So counseling is when you're feeling down, they go, so let us help you work through this, and a bit of that.
It's more intense counseling. Instead of okay, let's work through this. It's like, work towards out!
Like motivational counseling.
Yes.
And then you have to know how to mentor people and do some mentorship. Help them
That's
get.
a lot of things. That's one thing a lot of coaches don't do.
Whoa, really? What do you mean?
Mentor?
Mentoring? They don't really.
Well, we know some. We don't know any coaches, but we know of. No, we don't. But I know there are some coaches out there that don't mentor. I'm not gonna dog anybody, so no, we don't know anybody.
Please tell us more.
We know some. We don't know any.
Okay,
just forget what I said right there.
Wait, so you've had some experience in the past, I guess is what you're saying.
Yes, I've had some experience in the
Where
past.
mentors.
Where they weren't like mentoring.
MTI.
Oh, it's just itchy. I don't know.
You
My
allergic?
camera.
You allergic to something?
Allergic to the light.
Oh.
Camera
The
light.
light! All right, so mentoring is another thing. All right, let's go.
All right.
Then I think it's education. You got to teach them how to play.
Yes, sir.
And then here's the most important piece: positive confrontation. How do I confront?
Okay.
I want to jump in one more time because a lot of coaches teach you how to play, how to play the right way.
Camp right way.
My froze and fully picked out and looking like at the little
Hey,
camera right
this is
there.
our first time. It's gonna get better. I'll get all clean and shaved. You get your fro picked out.
No, don't shave it.
I have to. I'm gonna shave this off. Anyways, what were we saying about coaching?
You've done this.
We're going back to the
Yes,
interview.
back to the interview.
To make him want to get better without losing him in the process. How can I let him know my coaching personality is attacking your basketball personality? I love you. My coaching doesn't love your basketball
Yes,
personality.
sir. Yes, sir. Well, so let me ask you a question. So a lot of parents, they kind of get caught up in the whole idea of basketball skills and exposure camps. This camp for me, sir, has been absolutely amazing. So how do we find these kind of camps as parents when we're looking to get our kids actual great, camps?
Well, first of all, let me be fair to the other people who do camps.
Yes, sir.
This isn't my livelihood. I do this because
Okay.
of my recovery
Yes, sir.
and my passion to work with young kids and give back. So it's not my livelihood. We don't make any money off the camp. I fly my staff. They get a sit-down meal. We try to get each kid a ball that he can work with. And then we also give them giveaway shirts. So we're trying to give them a positive experience while making basketball fun.
Yes, sir.
And I'm using basketball as to help teach them how to compete for a job, how to compete in life, and not be afraid to be open to mistakes. So the camp has a different value. Although we get elite kids, a lot of the camps, it's not about that. It's about building quality men through basketball and sharing my experience, strength, and hope.
Which has been absolutely.
Good.
I was gonna say something. So,
What you gonna say?
speaking of the basketballs, like how to work with them, I didn't think that was the time where I had, deflated ball at like half deflated. So I pretty much just dribbling around, and I got used to dribbling like the deflated ball. So it was a coach pumped it up, and I was like so surprised. I just dribbled. But anyway, at John Lucas camp, they'd give us these other balls. I don't know. I was just so surprised. But at John Lucas camp, they gave us these really nice basketballs, and it was so amazing because it had good grip. It was
really?
Yes.
Oh, maybe they were like the actual pro NBA basketballs.
No, because they weren't Spalding.
Oh, what were they? Oh, what were they?
They were Elite. Elite. That's what it's called. Nike Elite.
Nike Elite. Oh, okay. So they were nice basketballs. You liked them?
Yep.
Cool. All right.
Absolutely amazing.
So, does going to basketball exposure camps help you get in front of college coaches? Now, I want to break it down a little bit here. I don't know if it helps you, I think it helps you at a certain age. So would you say that, or?
Well, it depends upon what you're trying to get out of basketball. So, if you go to, who cares how good you are in the 5th grade? You can only go to the 6th grade.
Right.
Who cares how good you are in the 7th grade? You can only go to the 8th grade. So the biggest years that in grassroots basketball for you to reap your benefits would be your junior year of high school to get a college scholarship. So you're maximizing that when you get to be a junior, your skill level and your basketball IQ is worth somebody taking $100,000, $200,000 investment to give you a free education. That's the trick. Then if you're good enough, hopefully you'll go to the pros. And then you can have a living for 10 years in this profession.
What you say?
I don't remember how it being so loud in the background.
Oh, well, I don't remember that answer. I mean, I guess it's been a little while. That was a pretty cool answer.
Oh, I remember that answer.
So basically what he said is, which was gold, that he was given so much great knowledge at this
Dropping
camp.
bombs, edit, donkey in the middle.
Dropping dimes.
Bomb, I don't know. Never mind. No edits.
But you know, he like said something that I think we should all understand as young basketball players and parents. He said, if you are in the 5th grade, you can only go to the 6th grade. It doesn't matter how good you are in the 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade. You can only go to the 8th grade. You can only go to the 7th grade. You can only go to the 6th grade. So your job is just to get better. Because the only thing that can happen is that you go to the next grade. He said it really is important in your junior and senior year. And we ain't there yet. But if you are, you have some work to do. Right? So let's keep going. This was an amazing game. Let's keep going.
Well, what would you say is one skill or trait that you would say that new players are adding to the game? I mean, because you're in the game right now. What is one skill that you think that they're adding to the game that you like if you had to pick one? I'm sure there are many, but if you had to...
One of the things is shooting. Like, let's take it at every level. If you want to play at the highest level and the way basketball is today, you got to be able to shoot the ball.
They emphasize
so
that.
Shooting is very important. Secondly, learning how to compete. Learning how to compete is a skill. Knowing when to turn it on, when to back off, when to increase what I'm doing. You know, you can't just go. It's learning when you're in what phase of your point of competing. So you understand that, because when you're competing, we're not worried about your social economic background. We're not worried that you come from a whole family, 2-parent home. We just want to know if you're tough enough to play. And so it's different kinds of mental toughness. Mental toughness isn't based on the way you look on the court. Mental toughness is how effective you are when you're under pressure.
That was good.
Yeah. Funny thing was, so you guys have become more into my basketball games. Like, he used to just sit on the sideline and he'd talk to me after the games. Now, if I'm getting heated with another player, if I score on him, he'll go, yeah! I'm like, you guys need to chill. Chill.
What does that have to do with what he's talking about?
I don't know. I just want sidetracking. But I don't know. I thought mental toughness. I thought mental toughness, and then I remembered I just had a flashback of my mom screaming, "Yeah, Moses!" Right when I got the ball, I was like, "Huh."
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
And you do that sometimes. I'm
like, it's just fun. We get to be parents. Hey, we spend a lot of time with you in the gym, man. A lot of time working this stuff. So, when you guys are going, we can be on the sidelines too. Why do we have to sit there like church mice? Anyways, he said to work on your mental toughness. And we have a program that helps people work on their mental toughness. Don't we?
We're reminding them about it every day.
Yes, Game Ready. Go to hoopchalk.com/game ready. Hoopchalk.com/game ready to learn more about that. But he said he wants to know that you can compete. And I love that when we were doing when you guys were in the camp, he talked about shifting gears and not always going so fast and changing speeds. You remember that?
Yes.
They taught you guys all that. It was a really, really great camp. Let's keep going. Right.
Check out my Instagram. You can see
do you think that's a problem also, that most people just don't have mental toughness sometimes?
I think because of smartphones and all of the things that people have lost the interaction of talking to one another.
Yes.
People can spend a lot of time by themselves, entertain themselves through the internet. So communicating is one of the biggest skills that all sports give you. Especially in basketball. If you don't talk and communicate, you can't play. So one, you have got to learn how to talk, be more of a better teammate, and it teaches you so many life skills.
Well, what one piece of advice would you give to young players, would you say?
One piece of advice for what? Like, what are you saying?
For specifically playing the game of basketball.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Nice. Don't get
Enjoy.
so caught up in the.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
And know what to let roll off your back. What's important and what's not. And then at the end of the day, God has the eventual end outcome. I would never let kids reclassify for basketball. Reclassify because you're struggling school.
Right.
Because if basketball becomes the goal, then you'll be dead at 32 when it's about time to retire.
Right.
So you got to find a way to be informed and use something that you give so much time to. Learn a trade so you can teach basketball.
Yeah.
Well, that was great. So he said he wouldn't let people reclassify.
Yep.
That's kind of crazy, interesting, because sometimes kids do that to for basketball to.
Classify. I need to learn all these phrases.
Okay, so kind of play down, or not play down. What's the word I'm looking for? Stay back or
Well, can you
whatever.
tell us a little bit more about your program or any camps coming up?
Well, I used to have them year-round, Moses. I don't when I went back to work with the Rockets.
Yeah.
The season starts September 25th. And then from September to hopefully June for the championship
Yes, sir.
this year, so I don't have any time other than what we do on the weekends for our kids in Houston, which we call the lab, where we work on a continuing basis for them to get better.
Nice.
So how can we connect with you other than the camps? Like, is there like a social media page or?
Yeah, there's John Lucas Enterprises on Twitter, John Lucas Enterprises Instagram, and you can always email me at jagelucas15.com. And, John Lucas Enterprises consists of John Lucas Foundation, which helps kids, give them opportunities to do other things. It also works with kids who've been at risk with drugs or alcohol. I'm a recovering alcoholic and drug addict. Been clean 32 years.
That's awesome.
I wrote all of the major policies that exist in all the sports today
Wow.
that we use for our player programs.
Wow.
Well, thank you so
Thank
much. I
you
mean,
for your time.
it's been an absolute pleasure. I mean,
Yes.
I think to hear that you worked with Kobe Bryant, you worked with LeBron James, you're getting ready to get on a plane.
I have a story. He told us a story.
Tell the story.
So we were in the gym and he was like, so this is why I didn't get a picture with him. This is why you don't see a picture
Of you with him.
of me with him, like in the corner somewhere.
All right.
Because he said, pros don't take pictures with other pros.
Yep.
I'm a pro, guys.
And so he said, "Don't take pictures."
So he
Tell the
told
story.
a story about Kobe Bryant when he first met Michael Jordan. He came into the room because, he was coaching Philadelphia at the time. And, Kobe was thinking about going to the Philadelphia 76ers. So they came in to meet Jordan. And he says, "Hello, Mr. Jordan." And he's just shy and timid the whole time. And then John Lucas comes out, and actually I can't completely phrase this because this is a PG
Right.
kid channel. So he says, "What are you doing? Pros don't pros aren't oh my gosh, what's the word?
Enamored. They don't aren't like
Don't admire
admire.
other pros.
Okay.
Like around them." So he says never cry in a around when if you get slapped, you can say, "Ah, that hurt," in the other room.
He said, "Pros don't take pictures with other pros," right?
Yeah. So we didn't get a picture. We got an interview.
Exactly. And it's funny because at the end, there are still guys even after he said that.
I know, they were taking pictures. I'm like, "What are you doing?" It's like, "I'm not going to be a pro."
Cheese. Anyways, I love what he said at the end, though. I love what he said at the end for you. Let's take a listen to this.
Getting ready to get on a plane right now to go work with the Rockets.
Before we get on the plane to go to
Take
the
your time
Rockets.
out to help these kids get better. So thank you so
But it
much.
was
for that,
good. Moses, 2 upright, get lower, attack going downhill. Don't settle for so many jump shots.
Hey.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
thank you so much for your time. This is absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
That's pretty cool. He was watching you. So what does 2 upright mean?
Like, you're standing up, I think.
So
Yeah.
like, oh, two upright, like whenever you're playing, I guess, two upright.
Yeah, I mean, when I am dribbling the ball, I just try to be relaxed, so I sometimes stand up.
So he's saying get low.
Yeah,
Okay.
get lower.
Attack downhill. What does that mean?
Attack, going downhill. Like, don't, you know what I mean?
I don't know.
Like
That's what I'm asking.
driving, like, there's a time where you can drive standing straight up, or kind of driving where you're just ready to do a step back or something, or you could just drive fully downhill, ready for anything, but you're gonna make the layup.
Okay, so like downhill, like you're just going.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what was the last thing? Oh, don't sell so many jumpers.
What you're gonna see in my highlight mixtape, you have a new rap album coming out. I banged a 3 in this kid's face. I hope they recorded that.
Well, anyways, thank you guys so much. One thing I love that he shared, shots have changed so much in the NBA. The shots have changed so much in the NBA to where now it's basically
Threes and layups.
He said the guys have done the analytics and everything on the NBA. So parents, if you're looking to help your kid go to the next level, you might want to help them finish around the basket and finish with the threes because that's what they're looking for. That was pretty cool. And I just shared that with you guys just for free. Pretty cool.
We give so much stuff away for free.
Well, thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for listening. We're going to see you guys probably next Friday because I need to... Well, on Monday we have one. We have Dre All Day.
Yeah, DreAllDay.com. I was surprised we don't have to censor any of that.
And then after we have Dre All Day coming up on Monday, I got to figure this out and figure out how this is going to work. So give me a couple of episodes to figure this out. But maybe we'll do Dre All Day. No, we can't do Dre All Day. We'll do next Friday. We'll see you here. Maybe we just do Fridays on YouTube. We'll figure it out.
On YouTube,
Yes.
but on the podcast,
Yes, Monday and
where we
Friday.
give stuff away for free and we don't monetize the whole thing.
Right. Do Mondays and Fridays. Cool. All right. Well, we'll see you guys. Thank you so much. Leave a comment below if there's anyone you want us to interview or any questions you have. We would love to just respond to you guys. If you're listening to this on a podcast, please send us an email at info@hoopchalk.com. That's info@hoopchalk.com. And please go to hoopchalk.com/game ready and get ready for our sports confidence sports mental training program that's coming out in October. So 2017. So
I think we should make like a phrase for like game ready.
yeah,
Get your game face on.
well, we're gonna get our game face gone because it's late at night and I ain't go to bed. So we'll see you guys later. Talk to you soon. Thank you again so much. Again, remember, leave a comment below. If you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. If you're on iTunes, if you're on Stitcher, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any episodes. And we'll see you guys on Monday. Talk to you soon. All right, bye-bye.